Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. We got some NFL news and updates. I'm gonna have back-to-back videos today, so I'm gonna have this video, another video coming later as well, so be on the lookout for that. But today's video, of course, we're talking about some NFL news that's been going on. As you guys know, the OTAs for a lot of teams been going on. A lot of teams been getting their training in, some of their young talent, the rookies. And, it's not mandatory yet, so some of the vets might sit out a little bit. Some guys who are trying to look for a bigger contract might sit out too as well. But we're gonna see some things kind of like, get pumping in here like that. But the first topic I want to talk about right here is Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson is looking for a new contract, of course, a contract extension for the Vikings. And the Vikings, gonna have to pay him some big money. JJ is looking to probably reset kind of the market receivers and for non-quarterbacks as well. Because I know we see like guys like, I think Tyreek Hill had like 28 mil, right, a year. And you see with Amon St. Brown guy as well, big time money. I think Justin Jefferson might be looking for 35 mil plus. Imagine a receiver. And he's only 24 years old as well. He has accomplished so much. I think every year has been good. I think last year, he had over 1,000 yards last year, but he had the injury that happened to him last year, missed a few games, but overall, he has accomplished a lot of things in that short time. Most yardage by a player, rookie season with the Vikings and all type of things. He broke a lot of records with the team. So I think Justin Jefferson could go out there and probably look for 35 million a year. And plus, the Vikings don't have to pay a quarterback yet. Kirk Cousins left, so they got JJ McCarthy being their starting quarterback. So it'd be easy for them to kind of like give him that money and see what happens. They lost Daniel Hunter already too as well. I remember he went to the Texans. So they have some money probably freed up in different spots and different spaces. They probably find a way to get the deal done. He's only 24 years old. I think he turned 20. I don't know if he turned 25 before the season started or not. I think he does probably. But yeah, so he's a good player, and he's gonna be looking for some big time money for Justin Jefferson. So we're gonna see some crazy things happening. Okay, now moving on to the next topic. The Steelers will host the NFL draft in 2026, which is very cool. Pittsburgh, the 412, amazing city, amazing fan base, one of the biggest fan bases in the NFL. I'm a big time Steelers fan here in Texas. The SteelerNation is all around the world. In the United States, in different countries. Remember SteelernAtion Australia, still in Mexico as well. Everywhere, anything you can think of, the NFL has been great in like globalizing it for the past, over the decade, really, like that since like 2000 by like, actually since since they got to the 2000, where they had that one little league they used to have in Europe, the Europe league they used to have. They might trying to make a Europe team, really. Imagine a London team, that'd be very cool. A London team, something like that. I think the Jaguars are very popular in London, so imagine a London team, the NFL make one, it'd be something. And then you have like a team like that, that'd be very cool to see. But they've been trying to expand the NFL, a lot of international games. So getting the draft in Pittsburgh will be amazing. Pittsburgh got fans all around the world. We're gonna see a lot of people traveling to that event too. I might be there too as well, traveling to that event for the draft as well. So it's gonna be nice to see. And they're gonna be a very cool day, very cool like weekend experience to see all that too. It's gonna be very packed as well. The Detroit Lions had 250,000 people its first day or something crazy number, which is crazy. I think Pittsburgh might get 300,000. It's 2 years from now. I think they can probably get that. The Pittsburgh fandom on how great it is too as well. So we're gonna see some amazing things in the draft that year. I don't know who hosts the draft in 2025. I'm not familiar. Let me know in the comments down below. But I don't know who hosts the draft in 2025. But 2026 is coming to Pittsburgh. Moving on to the next topic. The NFL is testing a new optical tracking system for first downs. The line of game. So they're trying a new tracking system to kind of get better with it. Last year they kind of messed up a few times. I remember one game I can think of top of the head when the Steelers was playing the Rams, and it gave us a first down with Kenny Pickett, the QB sneak. Now, from a fan perspective, I was like, okay, it's cool. But from a perspective of football, he did not get the first down. The ball was a little way off, but the referees, what they call on the field is what they call. So he's trying to try a new system where it'd be more accurate, at least get them close as possible to being accurate to determine, like the turning of the chains and stuff. The chain game will still be there. They said they're gonna implement this in preseason and see if they can use it maybe throughout the 2024 season. They're gonna kind of like balance it out and check and test it out a little bit. So we're gonna see that change. We got the new kickoff return rule already, so we should see that as well in preseason and see how people kind of get accustomed to that. And on the new kickoff rule, have you ever been to a UFL game or I think XFL, USFL, the UFL game? I think they both merged together, as you guys know. I've been to one game before. I watched a few games. Like the kickoff rule, you actually could run a lot of kickbacks if you get the right blocking and just get past one individual on the sideline. You can have some big gains. I seen some of the guys who the Arlington Renegades was almost breaking through and breaking free a few times. So the new kickoff return rules, it might be a little different, but it might actually help to see more explosive plays. It's safer for the game a little bit, but it might help to see more explosive plays and stuff. So we might see some crazy things. But the NFL trying a lot of different things to kind of get the game back to like just getting it better as possible, you know. So we're gonna see new things getting implemented and added, you know, as the years go on. The next topic today we have is Greg Olsen. He won an Emmy, but got demoted. You know, Greg Olsen won an Emmy for his what he did as a commentator and stuff. It was a pretty good job. Like last year, he did a very good job, and he got an Emmy for it, but he got demoted for Tom Brady. Tom Brady will not be taking his spot. He got demoted to somewhere else. Then he said he was getting paid like $9 million, and then they come down to $2 million, which is still a lot of money, but still, like, they like demoted him even though he did good. And Tom Brady's a bigger name, of course. You know, people want to see Tom Brady in the booth, and they paying Tom Brady almost $400 million. So like, I think for like the next 10 years, like I think it's a 10-year deal for $400 million, something like that. So they're like, hey, he gotta be out there. We gotta put him out there. So I'm sorry, man, but we gotta put Tom Brady out there. We pay him all this money. We need to be out there for this like broadcasting and stuff. So we're gonna see how Tom Brady look. A lot of people are saying he looked very good. They're saying Tom Brady's done a phenomenal job, but they work with him, so they know they just won't say that. Of course, I want to see him like when he like. I don't think calling the preseason games, of course not. But I think his first game he's calling is the Cowboy game. The Cowboys play somebody. They play who the Cowboys play? They play somebody. I forgot the first game, but he calling the Cowboys game. So that'll be on Fox. So he's gonna be on there calling that game to see how it is, how Tom Brady is and stuff. Most of the time the commentators, I hear them occasionally. Sometimes I had a TV lower, so I really don't pay attention to what the commentators be saying. I be doing a live watch party. I don't really be listening to the commentators as much, but I hear them occasionally too. But I guess for the Tom Brady game, I turn it up to see and hear stuff like that. Sometimes the commentators get a little annoying. Like, you know, they're doing their job and stuff, but Chris Collinsworth, you know, here's a guy, you know, they take a little long time getting this whole soliloquy about certain things. And, you know, Tony Romo, he does a good job in predicting stuff, but sometimes he be like, you know, sometimes he state the obvious, you know. You know, they be like some things that like sometimes get a little annoying after a while. So sometimes like I mute the screen a little bit, but I want to hear I wish they had like a sound broadcasting sometimes where like you can hear the crowd but not the commentators. I love hearing the crowd, and the crowd pumped up and fired up. Like they should have where you can hear the crowd but not the commentators. Like they should have like a different broadcasting thing. Like you can switch it over, but like this is the audience broadcast. You can hear the audience and crowd, you know, but you cannot hear the commentators. That'd be a cool thing to listen to. The next topic today we have, of course, is Devontae Parker. I think a few days ago he retired. Devontae Parker retires, 9 years in the league, had 5,660 total receiving yards, 27 touchdowns, 402 receptions. His best season come in 2019. We put up 1,202 yards, had 9 touchdowns. That was his best year. Pretty solid career, you know, in 9 years. I remember coming out of college, he was kind of highly recruited a little bit because of the vertical threat he has, you know, being a deep threat target with the Dolphins. You know, he used to go up there and get the ball. They hit that big year. People thought he was going to make that next step, but the injuries kind of plagued him a little bit. He always had talent. He always went out there on display physicality, made some big plays, but he can never live to being that big time target, or that big time playmaker down the field consistently because of the injuries catching up to him. But overall, in 9 years, putting up almost 6,000 yards and almost 30 touchdowns and 400 plus catches. I think that's a pretty good career for him. He retiring. Not only retiring permanently, because he's only 30 years old. He's 29 or 30. So he's only retiring permanently, or he's going to like maybe retire for a little bit and come back. Because I've seen some players do that. Like last year, Miles Jack retired, he came back. And you know, Tom Brady and a lot of different players do that. He'll take a little break, retire, and then come back a little bit. But I think most likely he might be done. But we're going to see what happens. But pretty good career for him. Devontae Parker. I forgot who else. I think who else retired earlier. Luke Kuechly retired. It was like about a year, like 7 years in the league, 7, 8 years in the league, and he had Defensive Player of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, the multiple-time Pro Bowler, he's an All-Pro player, future Hall of Fame player as well. Patrick Willis retired a little early too as well. You know, sometimes you know the injuries kind of mess you up, not just physically but mentally as well, overcoming all those injuries. So, shout out to those guys. But I think this might be our last topic, right? Yep, last topic for today. Yeah, that's the last topic right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. I'll be back later today to do another video. Some more stuff too as well, so be on the lookout for that. Tomorrow I'm gonna have some videos as well. Then on the weekend, if you're not subscribed to the other channel, the Genesis channel, the Genesis is our channel. We talk about a lot of different things. So we're doing like reactions to music. We were reacting to the diss tracks, you know, the Drake and Kendrick stuff. We did like a few weeks ago like that. We were reacting to like, you know, different movie stuff and get our takes on different situations and scenarios, like in the, you know, the media world, of gaming, entertainment, different trivia questions. We do a lot of watch parties for wrestling as well. So if you like this type of stuff, subscribe to Genesis, subscribe to Marcus B. Butler, my cousin as well. But yeah, that's all I got for the video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out.